After a dramatic and competitive regular season in the ACC, it all comes down to this: the conference championship game, a battle for the trophy that also carries serious college football playoff implications. The ACC championship is on the line here. It's the Miami Hurricanes against the Boston College Eagles. As always, great to have Holly Rowe reporting from the sidelines. Holly, what do you have?
It is a beautiful day, but I can tell you it is very cold down here on the field. I see a lot of players putting their hands by the heaters. There's a lot of heaters set up here on the sideline. We'll see how that impacts the game. Keep you posted from down here on the field. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, Holly. We'll see how the weather affects this game. Fields it just outside the goal line. Coverage team flying downfield. Not much gained on that return. So Miami's offense comes on the field first today. There was a time when the ACC championship was somewhat predictable. You could count on Clemson to be in this game. Last year, though, a stunner. Duke, with 4 losses, gets into this game, Joel, wins the conference, and creates all kind of controversy for the playoff bracket.
Well, and then all the chaos that came. Chris, Duke wins the ACC championship, essentially knocking Notre Dame out of the playoff. Miami gets in based on that head-to-head win over the Irish early in the year. They go on to play for the national title. But all of that is in the past. Here tonight, the ACC is on the line, and a win in this ballgame likely puts you in the playoff.
Second down play coming up. Caught in the backfield. It's Jacobs. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. It's third down, opening drive of this conference championship game. Tight end goes in motion. Play fake, looking to throw. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete. Canes will line up to punt it away. They'll kick it away here. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. Little coverage there, 0 gain on the return. So the Boston College Eagles offense comes out for their first possession today. This offense, and specifically the O-line, has been hearing all the talk leading up to this championship game. How are you going to match up against this elite defensive line, Joe? They've been so disruptive all season long.
Chris, you could hear the concern in the coach's voice when he was talking about trying to block these guys up front. They're so active. They're so physical. They've been able to control the run game, get after the passer. If they can't block these guys, it's going to be a long day. I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
They test the middle there, but get nothing.
I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. If you're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense. I tell you, you got to play well on third down. That's the money down for a quarterback. To be honest, Chris, I don't really care what a quarterback does on first and second. He's got to be great in situations, and one of those situations that I think about is third down. Unable to connect here, and now you got a decision to make on fourth.
And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
This is a no-chance play as a quarterback. This defensive end is getting off the ball so quickly. He is electric. That first step, he gets to the quarterback so quick, he's got nothing to do but protect the football. And thankfully for the offense, he's able to do so.
See if the offense can overcome that sack. Second and long. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. It's a short completion to the big tight end. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. After the completion, we'll stop to check out an injured player on the field. A junior defensive end. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Got a man! Catch made! Big play!
Well, they're able to get themselves off the hook. They put themselves behind the chains, an obvious passing situation, which you know you want to avoid, but they're able to still move the chains. That's a good job by the quarterback, finding the open man and then delivering an accurate pass on time, and he's able to move the chains and create a first down.
Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he steps out of bounds just short of the end zone. Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up first and goal now. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Hurricanes. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT.
What a job by the big fellas up front. To be able to run the football in this field position, you've got to have an offensive line that can just overpower the defensive line. That's a beautiful feeling as a quarterback, as a running back, and as a play caller. You got 5 guys up front that are just winning.
And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes the Eagles offense back on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line. And this running back just continues to help this team. I think he's playing with a hunger, Joe. He said he wanted a chance to play for a championship, and it shows out there.
Chris, this is when the portal just works out perfectly. It's great for the player, it's great for the program, and because of that, it's great for the fans. He gets an opportunity to go compete for a championship. Meanwhile, this run game has transformed versus a year ago. Now, this is a really solid run game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it from the gun. Look out, he's got space ahead. He's in the clear. Steps out of bounds, but not before a huge gain on the ground.
This defensive staff is going to have to really evaluate this film at half and try to make changes because these are way too big of holes in the run game. They're going to have to commit some resources down. I think they need to close the middle of the field with a safety and bring the other safety down into the run box.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They'll bring him down, but the gain moves the ball to the 9-yard line.
Yeah, Chris, I like this play right here because after a 2nd and 10, what you want is just a manageable third down. I've always thought, like, hey, get half of this back, create a third down that's more manageable for the play caller and for the quarterback, and that's exactly what they've done here. On those third and shorts, yards are at a premium, almost gets the line to gain, but at 4th and inches, I think you still go for this right here. I think a quarterback sneak, something quick, get them on their heels, and get the first down.
Boston College looking for a 4th down conversion here. He makes the tackle, but it's enough for a fresh set of downs. He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare.
Short yardage conversion opportunities. They've been so good at this, and here they're able to convert again, and now they're set up with a first and goal. This offense continues to be aggressive. They will continue to be so moving on. It's likely 4 downs to score from here.
And no, they stop them short of the goal line. It'll bring up second and goal.
Well, this checks off the 4 boxes of great defensive football. You align properly, you've got your assignment, then you fly to the ball, and then you arrive angry, and you certainly did that.
Powers to the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
They'll return it from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Miami offense is back on the field. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Defense all over that first down throw. Short gain makes it 2nd and 7. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Caught by the receiver. Good enough for first down yardage.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
On the run, it's Fletcher.
Well, they've been able to establish the passing game, but I still think it's important that they run the football and stay balanced. They're going to need to do that the rest of this game.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. The back's got it again. Nice run. He's brought down at the 44.
This defense is going to have to answer for what's going on with this offensive line in this run game. You cannot sit there and give up 5 and 6 yards on these run plays. You're going to have to commit more resources. Expect the safety to get up near the line of scrimmage.
Grab down the middle. It's Vaughn. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down. The Canes pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. A fun conference championship battle in the early going. Deadlocked at the end of the first. Let's check out the stats real quick. And as we move to the second quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Grab behind the line. It's Vaughn. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking deep down the right side. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's third down. Pass incomplete, and a man shaken up on the play. It's the freshman offensive lineman. 7th play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. Back to throw again. Caught over the middle. It's Vaughn. They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 and a first down. The Hurricanes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking for a gap. It's Fletcher. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
They've converted both third down attempts on the drive so far, but now it's 3rd and 8. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Finds his man. It's Vaughn. Brought down short of the marker. That's going to set up a 4th and 2. So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. Trying to connect from 40 yards out. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
Well, I think we were both surprised that they didn't go for this one. But, Chris, how about this kick? Long field goal. He goes out there and just drills it. Beautiful.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Here comes the Boston College offense back out on the field. The last possession was just old-school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Well, they try the middle, but stuff for no gain. Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Motion now from the tight end. And he'll drop back here on third down. Makes the catch. It's Dickens. Open field ahead. And he goes out of bounds just past midfield.
Boy, anytime you can convert a third and long, that is a huge plus. And that's a great play call from this offensive coordinator. And then really good execution from the quarterback. You've got to stand in there, find a good option, the right matchup that you want, and then deliver an accurate pass. And he's able to do that for a nice conversion. First down for this offense.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He's got a crease. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. After the play, looks like a man is shaken up. And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
Tackle made after just a short gain.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
Critical moment of this conference championship. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Play clock down at 5. We're going to get a timeout call here. They'll have 2 more to work with here in the first half. Critical moment of this conference championship. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Lets it go quickly. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down. So now on comes the field goal unit. The attempt for 47 yards. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off that deep range. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Well, that's a confidence boost for this team. It's a good quality drive, and you ended in points. I know they would have rather been in the end zone, but again, getting points on the board in this situation, that's solid for them.
He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Play action here on first down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Pulls it in. It's Fletcher. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. So the offense faces a 3rd and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Here comes the rush. Swarm to the pass rush. A sack.
It's so difficult to present pressure on the quarterback in a short yardage situation, and the defense is able to do it. That's a really nice job by this defensive coordinator and this defensive front getting home on 3rd down.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. We'll see what he can do with the return. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Out of bounds after a solid gain. Moves the ball across the 40. So here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 43. Looking for some space. It's Dickens. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43. That's a solid run. Good for first down yardage. The shotgun running play call. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Look at them stay in their rush lanes, get a nice stop.
Throwing off play action. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
We come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Grab behind the line, it's Dickens. He stopped right at the line and sure tackling.
Chris, I like the idea here offensively of getting the ball to the running back in space and allowing him the opportunity to make somebody miss. He just couldn't do that. Give a lot of credit to this defense. They're playing with great pursuit and leverage, good tackling in space, and now it's fourth down.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And the punt goes out of bounds. The officials now will mark the spot. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. First down, looking to throw the ball. Makes the grab. It's Vaughn. Breaking free, end zone ahead.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
What a catch! Breaks. Here he goes. The 30. The 10. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Canes.
Chris, that is such an important touchdown, a big-time score by this offense to take the lead going into half, knowing that they've got to kick it off to the opposition to start the third quarter. That's a beautiful job, getting themselves in position and then executing to get into the end zone.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And after the extra point, it's a 17-10 lead. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Returner choosing to field this one. And the returner will be brought down. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's reeled in. It's Dickens. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Using his legs. It's Dickens. He's past the marker and still going. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half.
Chris, so much to break down from a spirited first half in this ACC championship. This team is on top right now thanks in large part to the play of that burner on the outside. It's like he has glue on his hands, catching every ball that comes his way, and he's helped build this halftime advantage. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this second half.
All right, Kevin, thank you. We appreciate the breakdown. And the Canes will kick this away to get the second half going. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the Eagles offense on the field. Hoping to click here at the beginning of the third quarter, try to make up this deficit. First play of the second half is a handoff. Oh, look out, he's got open space. They tagged him, but not before he makes the 45, a solid gain. One play moves the ball to the 45. It'll be first down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
This is a great example from this defense of how to stop the RPO. One, stay home. Don't give the quarterback a definitive read. That encourages him to just hand off the football. That's kind of his base read. And Chris, once he does so, then you fly to the football, you play with great effort, and you tackle in space, which they're able to do.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Here comes the pressure. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. And it's a solid return after the interception. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Just trying to get rid of it.
This quarterback has been under duress all day long, and here it's much of the same. He's hit as he throws, creating the incompletion. They've got to shore up this protection.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Caught behind the line. It's gone. He's going to lose yardage there. The defense closed in and forces him out of bounds. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Coming after him. And when he can't quite hold on, a great chance for their first interception here today. But it's going to bring up fourth down. The Hurricanes will send the punt team onto the field. And they'll kick it away here. The punt goes out of bounds. Looks like they'll spot it near the 10. So the BC offense is back out on the field now. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. He shreds the tackle.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on.
It's caught. He's got room. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
These wide receiver screens are like extended handoffs for the quarterback. They are so easy to execute, and all you've got to do is throw it on time. The wide receiver does a nice job getting the line to gain, and he ultimately moves the chains for this offense. This has always been a pet peeve of mine from a quarterback perspective is these nondescript run plays against what is clearly a run-oriented defense. You've got to have the opportunity to throw play action, create some sort of little RPO, give the decision to the quarterback and not just calling this on the sideline.
Solid gain, moves the ball to the 36. Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Caught in the backfield. It's Green. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
That is such an important conversion to keep your offense on the field. They're trying to execute this comeback here in the second half. They need points. They need it in a hurry. It's a good job of moving the chains on third down. These run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage second and third down opportunities.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he's trying to throw it to.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They can complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Tackled after the return, but a huge takeaway. Could be a momentum shift right there. On first and 10, looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And he rolls it in to the 15, still going. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a first and goal from the 10. The Canes hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. He's looking to throw. He's got it right near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami.
Chris, I always talk about it. Timing and accuracy from the quarterback create these yards after the catch. And here he's able to put the ball on time and on target. And and it affords the wide receiver the ability to run after the catch into the end zone. That is beautiful football, offensive football 101.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start from the 25. And here comes the Eagles offense back on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. And the Eagles looking to run some tempo here. They lean on the running back to get the first down. He's had a solid game, Joe. To me, even though they're behind on the scoreboard, no reason to panic and get away from the bread and butter.
Chris, I think that's exactly right. You never get bored taking a profit as a play caller. So if they're going to give you that run game, you take it and then allow it to build to something more successful later. Watch for them to get to some run action pass and maybe play action pass to get it down the field here in the next couple of series.
They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32. Boston College getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he
throws his 3rd interception of the day. Look out, he's in the clear. Bursts into space. Could take it all the way. Touchdown, Hurricanes. A huge defensive score.
Field position has to change your mentality as a quarterback. They're in field goal range, Chris, and he's got to make sure that he's conservative with the ball. If he feels like he's got 3 points in his pocket, he puts it in harm's way, and not only is it picked, but it's taken back for 6. What a return in the athleticism from this secondary.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. On the run, he'll let it go. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. They come up on 1st down, clock running, final minute here of the 3rd quarter. He escapes the pocket. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
Boy, this defense is very good. I've been impressed, Chris, in particular on film, how many times they knock the football away. These defenders are just always in phase, make it very difficult on any offense to complete the ball. That's a great run and a big pickup in the RPO, the run-pass option. This defense is going to have to shift their focus. They're clearly too concerned with the passing game. You've got to stop the run first if you're going to have a chance in this game.
Try and muscle for the 1st down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, it doesn't always have to be pretty, and it doesn't always have to be dominant. You just got to move the chains. We need 1st downs here as an offense. They're able to do that with a nice little run.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Looking to scramble. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Avoiding the pressure, moving out to the right. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. As we take a break for the quarter, it's Miami on top. And they got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the 3rd quarter. Let's review how we got here. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now 4th down.
This offense has got to stay out of these 3rd and long situations. This pass rush is too good, and here, more evidence of that. They get pressure, contact the quarterback as he throws, and now it's 4th down.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Gets rid of it on the move. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge fourth down stop. So, defense gets a stop. Offense turns it over on downs. The offense with some pre-snap motion. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Second down after that run on the previous play. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Play fake, looking to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Fletcher. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And they'll be smarter right at the line for no gain. The Canes will send their punt team onto the field. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And the punt heads out of bounds. They're going to spot this very near the goal line. Here comes the Boston College offense back out on the field. Last possession, they were stopped on fourth down, but it didn't cost them anything. And they put together something here. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Boston College quickly to the line of scrimmage.
All right, that's a good start to this drive, but now you got to start thinking about game situation. You're down multiple possessions here. When do you go ahead and take the field goal? If they get this ball into field goal range and there's a minute 20 left, you might want to think about taking that field goal then trying to get the ball back to go score your touchdown.
Moves out of the pocket. Extending the play now. And the junior quarterback shows his toughness, keeps this drive moving. And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. Got a man shaken up. The clock has stopped for an injured player on the field. Boston College getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. To the air, it's Warner. Grab behind the line, it's Ray. Stop for no gain. Excellent tackle.
Well, as the coaches told us, it was going to be a huge key to create negative yardage plays, in particular on first down. Defense is able to do it here.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback drops back. Off target with the throw. Incomplete.
Chris, in this situation, down big, this 4 vertical route concept, just have it on repeat. You basically call it every single play.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Oh, he's bringing it back. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return. The offense now has great field position to start the drive. Leaning on the run game here late. Breaks into the open. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Canes. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one.
Just so difficult to stop this group. They are so good, and now a big lead here in the 4th quarter. This one seems like it's over.
So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And he bustles into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami.
Just been a dominant day from this group, and now a big lead here in the second half. It's so difficult to stop this offense. Their defense has played well, and that's led to this huge lead.
They got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Eagles offense on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22. Important second down play coming up. Handoff here from the shotgun. Breaks into the clear. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
Well, clearly this is a little too late to start establishing the run game. This is what they needed to do in the first quarter. Now they're down by a bunch. It's a multiple possession deficit, and now they start running the football? It's just devastating. Chris, you're supposed to build a defense front to back and inside out. None of that happens here. This offense hits them right down the middle. That is way too easy. They're going to have to change this scheme immediately. Call something different on defense right now.
Here's the second down play. Handoff from the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
I'm impressed with this defense and their ability to stay sound against these option plays. We knew that the point of emphasis was going to be stopping the quarterback and the run game, and here they're able to do that. Great job by these guys not getting faked out, putting themselves in conflict, just playing assignment sound football, now bringing up third down.
They're pounding away with the running game. It's 1st and 10. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a second and short. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. It's a shotgun run call. Looks like Boston College will have the first down.
A massively disappointing day for this offense. They just couldn't get anything going, and here late in the game, it looks like they're content to just let the clock hit 0.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
I know this is not going to matter, but my dad always told me the only thing you can control is your own effort level, so I respect the fact that they're still out there giving 100%, even when they're down this amount.
They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Tackle made inside the 10. They'll spot the ball at the 7. Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Can he make it to the marker? Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
The Eagles offense lines up 1st and goal now. They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. No gain there. Ball will be spotted at the 2 again. 2nd and goal for the offense. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
It's a nice run setting up 3rd down here, and as an offensive play caller, you got to understand, are you willing to go for it on 4th down? I think they should be willing to go for it on 4th down. Even if they don't get it, the opposing offense would have to go 90-plus yards to score. What a wildly disappointing day for him. He came in with so many expectations, Chris, and they just haven't had the timing. Another incompletion here. They're down big. Man, this has got to be so frustrating.
Back to pass. It's Warner. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Boston College. Caught in the end zone. They throw for the score. And now the try for 2. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Chris, when you're down here near the goal line for these 2-point plays, the field is so condensed, and the timing becomes more difficult for the quarterback. They just can't connect here on this pass. Well, this was their only hope. They had to get an onside kick. They're down by so much. Chris, it's just such a low percentage play, and a good job by the Hands team on the opposite side covering this one up.
The offense will begin now with excellent field position. They're going to run it here, running with purpose. He's got room to run. Look out. He's in the clear. He goes out of bounds. They'll spot it at the 10. Game is clearly wrapped up. The offense looking to rub it in here in the final minute. 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in. Touchdown, Hurricanes. This offense cannot be stopped.
That's exactly what you want to do on offense here. You've got the lead, and then you've got a short field. Put the pedal down. Get in the end zone, and now they're able to do that. This offense offense is in a great rhythm. That needs to continue the rest of the day.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. A handoff to the back. So they make the tackle, what will be the final play of the game as the clock hits 0-0. A huge achievement, this conference championship, not just because it means getting a championship ring, but what it means to the playoff committee. And both these coaches, Joel, told us they think winning this game should be more than enough to get into that bracket.
Yeah, I totally agree with them, Chris. I think winning this game should send a strong message to that committee in terms of the playoff that they're creating. And this is a group that I would not want to play. You think about what we saw today and the rhythm that they built, the momentum that they've created. This is a team that can be dangerous moving forward.
One final salute for our conference champions today, and we'll see you at the college football playoff. For Joel Klatt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris